I now call to attention the Rosenberg case. David Greenglass, Ruth Greenglass, and Harry Gold will be giving testimonies on their accounts, and Julius and Ethel Rosenberg will be giving their accounts. Morton Sobel will be defending the Rosenbergs, and Emmanuel Bloch will be the defense attorney. Julius and Ethel Rosenberg have been accused of espionage for passing atomic secrets to the Soviet Union during and after the most recent war. All of these adults have already been duly sworn by the foreman, so we can get right to the point. I now call it to stand David Greenglass and the defense attorney, Emmanuel Bloch. Let's skip all the funny business, gentlemen, and get to it.
Thank you, Judge Kaufman. Mr. Greenglass, before I begin, do you know your rights?
Yes.
Let's begin. Mr. Greenglass, were you born in New York City, March 3rd, 1922, married November 29th, 1942, to Bruce Prince, currently have one boy, one girl, and study mechanical design at Park Institute? Mr. Greenglass, did you work in an experimental lab that was making parts for an atom bomb?
Yes.
Mr. Greenglass, you were a member of the Young Communist League. Did anyone persuade you into joining this league?
Yes. My sister and brother-in-law persuaded me. Ethel and Julius Rosenberg.
Mr. Greenglass, were Julius and Ethel Rosenberg on the side of the Soviets?
That they were. Julius also received a silver watch given to him by a Russian agent.
Mr. Greenglass, was the watch silver or was it stainless steel?
Sir, I'm colorblind. I can only see the color green. I cannot provide you with that information.
Mr. Greenglass, in November of 1944, your wife visited Albuquerque for the wedding anniversary. It is my understanding that she mentioned her encounter with Julius Rosenberg.
Yes. She said Julius Rosenberg has requested my help in obtaining information on the atomic bomb project. I told her that in the next month I would obtain such information and return in New York in January with this information.
Mr. Greenglass, did you?
I did in early January 1945. Ruth and I met Julius and Ethel for dinner at Mickey D's. Julius talked of plans for Ruth to meet a courier that would bring information back.
Mr. Greenglass, how are you to identify the message carrier?
So it's half a raspberry jello box. The jello is very yummy, by the way. The jello box was cut into two halves, so we would know who the carrier was.
What is this?
Jello.
I now show the jury Grand Jury Exhibit 10. Mr. Greenglass, did you provide Julius Rosenberg with sketches of the experiments written with information about the atomic bomb?
Yes.
Tell me how you know Harry Gold.
Harry Gold came to my house one day with half a jello box. I got the other half and we matched them up. He told me that his name was Dave. He handed me an envelope with money and I handed him an envelope with 6 or 7 sheets of information. He mentioned a name, Klaus Fuchs, who is a scientist also providing information through gold to the Soviets. I didn't know much about him, but I was told that he should leave the country. I was given $4,000 to pay my debt so I could flee.
Thank you. That's all we need.
David Greenglass, tell us your thoughts.
I'm guilty and I don't want to die.
Emmanuel Bloch, give us your thoughts on the trial.
I don't know who any of these people are. I just ask questions around here.
Yeah.
Order in the court. Now I call Ruth Greenglass to the testimony.
Miss Greenglass, do you know your rights?
Yeah. Once Fuchs was arrested and our names were brought up, my husband and I decided to confess because if we confess, we might not receive the death penalty.
Miss Greenglass, were you born in New York City on April 30th, 1924, married to David Greenglass on November 29th, 1942, currently have one boy and one girl, and became a typist?
Yes, I did.
Mr. Greenglass, do you recall meeting Julius Rosenberg?
Yeah.
Do you have a conversation with him?
Yes.
Remember what he said?
Julia said that for some time he and Ethel had not been actively pursuing any Communist Party activities, that for 2 years he had been trying to get in touch with people who would assist him to help the Russians more directly, other than just his membership in the Communist Party.
Was anything said concerning the atom bombs?
Julia said that his friends had told him that David was working on the atomic bomb, and he went to tell me that the atomic bombs was the most destructive weapon used, and it had dangerous radiation effects that the United States and Britain were working on, and he felt the information should be passed on to the Russians because we were allies at the time. Because if all the nations had the information, then one nation couldn't use the bomb as a threat. He said that he wanted me to tell my husband, David, that he should give information to Julius to be passed on to the Russians.
Thank you. That will be all the information.
I now call to the stand Harry Gold.
Mr. Harry Gold, do you know your rights?
Yes.
Mr. Gold, when you showed up to David Greengrass's house, what did he give you?
He handed me an open envelope with 6 or 7 sheets. I scanned over them briefly. On the 4th or 5th one, there was a sketch. I don't know what.
Gold, did anyone explain to you what the sketch was of?
It was a rough sketch of the work of David Greengrass doing on the atomic bomb in Los Alamos.
Gold, how did David Greenglass know to give you this information?
I was given half a jello box and told to show up at Greengrass's upon arrival. His wife got the other half, and he gave me the information. I gave him an envelope of money.
Mr. Gold, are you a spy of the Soviet Union?
Yes, I am.
Mr. Gold, who is your main source of information?
Klaus Fuchs.
Klaus Fuchs will be sent to prison for 14 years, the maximum, for espionage since the Soviet Union is considered an ally.
Thank you, that is all we
Now
need.
call to the stand Julius Rosenberg.
You heard your brother-in-law and sister-in-law testify November 1944. Did you go to Ruth Greenglass's in an attempt to have David Greenglass aid in evading information for the place that he was working for?
No, I did not.
Did you know David Greenglass was working for Los Alamos to project on the atomic bomb?
I did
The
not.
Los Alamos project.
No, I did not.
Did you ever go to David and Ruth Greenglass's house in New York City and ask for information?
I did not.
Mr. Rosenberg, do you owe any other allegiance to any other country besides the United States of America?
No, I did
Do
not.
you ever belong to a group that discusses politics in Russia?
I refuse to answer any questions that might incriminate me. I assert my constitutional privilege against self-incrimination and will not answer any questions about the Young Communist League or the
Have you ever
Communist...
seen any of these jello boxes?
No.
Did you ever have any arrangement with David Greenglass or Ruth Greenglass or any Russian with your wife, with anybody in this world, transmitted information to the Soviet Union or foreign power?
I had no agreements with them.
I think I am through, Your Honor.
Julius Rosenberg, give me your thoughts.
I ain't do nothing, I swear. My wife's guilty, but I ain't guilty. I now call to the stand Mrs. Ethel Rosenberg.
Time to begin. Mr. Rosenberg, do you know your rights?
Yes.
Mrs. Rosenberg, were you born May 12, 1918 in New York? Married to Julius Rosenberg, 1939, had 2 sons, and worked in the National New York Packing and Shipping Company?
Yes.
Are you brothers with David Greenglass? Are you ever affiliated with the Communist Party?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that this question might tend to incriminate me.
Do you discuss the case with your brother, David Greenglass?
I refuse to answer on the grounds that this question might incriminate me.
Did you ever discuss David Greenglass's work in Los Alamos with him, or activities there?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Did you visit your brother in New York City anytime last year, from 1944 to 1945?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Are you going to decline all the questions I asked you?
No, it depends on the question.
Have you ever met Harry Gold?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that may tend to incriminate me.
Just answer a question already. Jesus.
Can you even answer yes or no?
I said I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Have you seen any of the sketches made by David Greenglass about the activities Los Alamos?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that may tend to incriminate me.
Was your husband a member of the Communist Party?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that may incriminate me.
Where did you and your husband meet?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Was your husband ever affiliated with the Soviet Union?
I refuse to answer questions on the grounds that might tend to incriminate me.
You can only deny these questions. Would you incriminate yourself? Was your husband ever affiliated with the Soviet Union?
Again, I refuse to answer questions on the grounds that might tend to incriminate me.
Was your brother ever associated with the Communist Party?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Was your sister-in-law ever affiliated with the Communist Party?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
Did your husband ever mention the name Harry Gold?
I refuse to answer the question
Just
on
answer the dang questions.
That's all. Ethel Rosenberg, are you going to answer a question now?
I refuse to answer the question on the grounds that might incriminate me.
I'm done. Consider your crimes worse than murder. I believe your conduct in putting into the hands of the Russians the atom bomb, years before our best scientists predicted Russia would perfect the bomb, had already caused, in my opinion, the communist aggression in Korea with the resultant casualties exceeding 50,000. Who knows how many millions more innocent people may pay the price of your treason. The love for their cause dominated their lives. It was even greater than the love for the children. Both Ethel and Julius Rosenberg are convicted of conspiracy to commit espionage and will receive the death penalty. Court is adjourned. Yeah, I'll give you summary on everybody. So we got Julius over here. He was kind of cool. Ethel couldn't stand it. She never answered a single question. We got Harry Gold. Who the heck is that? David Greenglass was a joke. He was guilty. I don't know what else to say. I'm TJ. I play Judge Kaufman and Julius Rosenberg.
I'm Angelo, and I play Manuel Bach.
I'm Leah, and I played Ruth Greenglass.
And I'm Ethel Rosenberg.
I played Harry Gold and David Greenglass.
Boo!